In this video, we're finally going to configure the logger to read from our 2 sensor strings and set the data logging interval, and we should be logging data to the SD card in no time. We're finally ready to go ahead and set up these sensor strings inside the logger. So we're going to go ahead and put the logger into configuration mode and connect to it, in this case with my phone, though you can do it with your laptop as well. If you need to know how to do that, we have a whole video that shows how to get into that configuration page. Okay, so I'm on the configuration page in my phone. We want to scroll down to the settings and sensor serial numbers. The sensor serial number is marked on each sensor string. So this sensor is sensor 488. We don't put any of the leading zeros in. And the air temperature sensor back here is number 482. And if I wanted to, like let's say I had sensor 509, but I'm not connecting it right now, I could go ahead and put that in the configuration. It's not going to be read unless we check these enable checkboxes. So you want to make sure that whatever sensors you want to read, the enable checked boxes are indeed checked. And then down below, we can select a logging interval. You can log at 1 minute between readings, up to 24 hours between readings. Faster logging means more power because we're booting the sensors up more often and logging that data. I'm going to select a 1 minute interval for our demo here. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit Save Settings. So it says the settings have been saved. Configuration mode will now exit. We see the system reboot. And if it's dark enough where you are, you might actually see in the end of the sensor strings a green light come on when they're being read. So we had the read light happen just for a second there. There it goes again, so we must have just crossed the minute. So once you power up the system, in the first 15 seconds, it's going to do a reading of the sensors to be sure that it can read everything. And if not, you're going to get an error indication on the front panel. And then it's going to go ahead and on nice intervals. So 1 minute is going to be at the top of every minute. 5 minutes is going to be at 5 minutes past the hour, 10 minutes past the hour, and so on. Every 6 hours is going to be at 0, 6, 12, and 18 hours, for example. So we give you these nice synchronized hours. It doesn't depend on when you turn the logger unit on itself. This is logging at 1 minute. We're going to let that run for just a little bit, and then we'll take a look at the data. That's really how easy it is to set up the FieldTemp logger with 2 sensors that it's never been connected to before. If you have any questions, be sure to check out our other videos and documentation, or contact our support team for fast and friendly help.